Hello and welcome to the Quibber channel. I am Jason, your host. Hope you all having a splendiferous day. I am okay today. A couple of things. First of all, about the Iran-Israel conflict. The unfortunate thing is, anything other than destruction of the regime, not talking the everyday people in Iran, but the regime, will be a stopgap. No matter what. One of the reasons that Trump and others weren't very happy with the 2015 agreement of the non-nuclear, stop the use of nuclear, is that these people lie through their fucking. And the simple fact was that even though we were paying them money and looking after them, doing things for Iran, and this is the main reasons that Trump ripped up the deal when he came into power, is that sadly, how can we put it? They were basically treating us like patsies. And any deal created now, and let's remember, back then there was hundreds of diplomats from all over the world working to get Iran to sign this deal and to guarantee this deal and all the things that needed to happen. Pretty much now you've got one guy who's just a golfing buddy of Trump, who's basically getting running rings around him. He just doesn't have the intelligence or anything to know how to do the job. He comes from a different background. He doesn't know what these people are like. He is not a diplomat. He has been given the job of doing something that he won't be able to do. And anything that they put in place, that Trump, in his very simplified way of thinking of things, will just make it possible for Iran to continue to build up. Because the problem is this. At the moment, they are very, very close to having a nuclear weapon. This is their end goal. They don't have any friends in their area anymore. Most of their proxies have been destroyed. The one trump card they can use now is a nuclear weapon. Because the world has to take a very different approach when dealing with a country that's non-nuclear and nuclear. We've all seen it. And this is a bad thing. We've got to make sure, no matter what, no matter how many people die, it will be less people that die than if they get hold of nuclear weapons, because they won't stop. They won't just hold them back as a deal card. They will use them against their hated enemy. That is the problem. We either take out Iran's regime completely, or we're going to have issues. We're going to have major issues. This is not a paranoia. This is not a conspiracy. This is simple fact. I've based a lot of what I've been researching over the last few days on using AI to bring together all the data and to filter out all the bullshit from the politicians, to filter out all the doomsayers, to filter out and just base it on verifiable intel from the nuclear agencies, from ex-military, ex-CIA, ex-MI6, all the people that are in the know and know what things are going on. Because when they get nervous, then you know it's a bad time. The facts are that, and this has been reported by Mossad, by MI, by American CIA intelligence. It's been verified by so many different countries that Iran has managed to enrich quite a lot of uranium, and they've got at least 9 nuclear missiles worth, close to the point where it becomes weapon grade, or they already have got the weapons grade point. Now, this doesn't mean they can't still make the weapons instantly, because you have to create the trigger, all the really detailed stuff to turn it into a bomb. But no one in the world should be comfortable now knowing that they're that close, because if someone doesn't stop them, then we will have an ideological, religious-based martyrdom society for the first time on our planet as nuclear. Just let that sink in. That's the bad thing. It's bad enough having people like Russia, who uses its nuclear weapons like a bully does, to threaten people. And it's bad enough to have stuff like Kim Jong-un and North Korea. But both of them actually, even in their crazy states, know that if they do launch a single nuke, no matter what, they will lose every ally they've got in the world. Putin will lose China and other countries that are backing them and supporting them. North Korea will lose any kind of sway it has with China. Will just be, it's complete suicide. But Iran doesn't work like that. The leadership of Iran are martyrs. They fervently believe the idea that if they go to war and die, suicide bomb, they will live forever, be rewarded. Like you say, you can't deal with these people in the way you would normally deal. It's a fuck around and find out situation. And if we fuck around and find out, then the Middle East could end up nuked. So Israel is taking the move that it's at the point where it cannot wait any longer. It has got to diminish as much as possible. And I think my personal thing is that Trump should release the bunker busters, the only bombs that can take out, or might be able to take out, the deep places where these are all being created, all these weapons of mass destruction, and level the fucking thing completely, and then remove, using whatever tactics it takes, from murder squads to fucking thing, I don't care, to take out the entire fucking regime. This regime that is in thingy there now, that is in Iran, this regime that's been in there for like 20 years, has caused more terror, has funded more terrorist groups, more atrocities around the world, has funded more groups like the Houthis, Hamas, and Hezbollah to attack and destroy the West, just because we have a different view of things, just because we don't believe the way they do, just because we're different. It's the very worst example of binary thinking. It's not a good thing. So I am on the side of blast the entire fucking Iran as an example to the rest of the Middle East, and not fuck with this kind of situation. Sorry, there'll be lots of death, A lot of death. And I don't like that. But if we don't act, then in the coming years, there's nothing stopping Iran from smuggling nuclear missile in a suitcase, in a diplomatic suitcase, to America, into the UK, into Europe, or handing nuclear devices to the Houthis, to Hamas, and to Hezbollah. Think at all. Giving it to any fucking terrorist group that wants it. That's when the cat's out of the bag, when we can't. We still have a window of hope to shut this fucking thing down. I know diplomacy and all that. We don't have the people we had in 2015. Trump's diplomatic team is a laughable thing. It's a boys' club. You do have none of the ability, the nuances, and the intelligence to deal with people like these. Remember, as far as Iran's concerned, Israel is little Satan. They hate them. And the West is big Satan. They hate us all. I'm not talking the Iranian people, who are really nice people. I'm not talking the people on the ground. I'm talking the ones in charge. It's a horrible situation. There is no easy way out. And if we don't do something soon, we're going to have a nuclear disaster. And we'll look back and think, maybe we should have done something. Maybe we should have. Israel can't do this on their own. Even with all their technology in there. Iran has been preparing for this and distributed its nuclear research and everything in backup bunkers and multiple bunkers for a very long time. So this is Jason for the Quiver channel. Hey.